Got gamble, cash on delivery. COD, baby. We in here. Another episode. We just politicking, you know. Fuck, be how you want to feel about it. We just vibing in here, you know. But today I'm talking, talking to my wife, and we got a little different vibe going. So we was talking about marriage, a tradition of what was that you were saying?
You know you can't do that. I don't know.
But we were speaking on the situation of you were saying tradition of someone get married. We was watching the episode of Expeditiously, and we was talking about the young lady that asked about marriage, her traditions of being married.
Oh. I ain't doing nothing but say about the part where she was saying she was from the Middle East or whatever. And they marry for love, and once they're married, they don't remarry. Like, if their spouse passes. Right. If your wife passes, you would never remarry. Doesn't matter how old you are.
You widow, they're widow.
Their culture does not remarry. Once you're married, you're married.
Right. So like when they die, when they die, they become widow. They die widow. They can't remarry. Right.
Yeah, they refuse to remarry.
I mean, so like, do you? I know it's not our culture, but do you agree with that culture, or do you feel like that culture is a bit much?
I don't know how to answer that question.
Okay, let me give you a better understanding. Okay, I'm gonna let you finish.
The reason I would say I don't know how to answer that question is because, let me take it all the way back, because you asked me a hypothetical, right? You asked me what I.
But you.
Now, personally, I do not feel that I would remarry. Why would I not remarry? I'm not biblical, but I am into the Bible. And I feel that when people marry, your marriage is until death do you part with that one soulmate.
Exactly.
That one soulmate. So if that's my soulmate, and I feel like that's my soulmate, there's not going to be nobody else that can take that place, because that's my soulmate. So the person that will come in behind that would just be there to take up space, but you'll never be my soulmate. You'll never be able to get all that my soulmate got from me, because it's already been given. So if it was me personally, I wouldn't remarry. I would be a widow.
Now that's a deep thought. That's a deep thought. That's a really deep thought.
That's just me.
That's a deep
but
thought.
If you want to talk in today's time and the generations of now, the motherfucker ain't even gotta die before they move on. Nigga, y'all could argue and they will move the hell on.
Because they so, you feel like they sit on
these supposed to be whole married in a relationship with someone else. Like, how do you do that? But it's easy, because you didn't marry for the reasons of marriage. You married to say that you are.
So do you think that different influences have a part to play in it? That people don't understand the traditions of a marriage, or do you think they just don't want to?
This I did hear Tiny say when Expeditious was in here playing. Expeditiously. Let me see it correctly. While T.I.'s Expeditiously was playing, she did say that she was told by someone else of her aunts not to marry for love, but to marry for security. But that was then, right? Even with this generation, I still do not think that it's that they're marrying for security more. They are marrying for appearance. Because a lot of these folks,
just to see what it looks like,
just to be able to say, "Hey, I'm married. Hey, I got a husband. Hey, I got a whole family." But is it something that they care for? No. Do they take care of their kids? No. Do they take care of their spouse? No. Probably couldn't even tell you what their child likes to do. Probably don't even know couldn't even tell you a mark on their spouse's body. Right? But they'll say, "Oh, I love him. I love her." But do you? Or do you love the thought of the person?
Right. Like what? Like I can simulate with that. Cause you ask a lot of people what do they love about someone, and they all seem to give you this direct answer, which is, "Oh, I just like what he do or what she do for me." So.
Because that's why now they marry. That is the main reason for these marriages now.
Now I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna slight something that I heard earlier. I heard this earlier. I heard the guy say, I think you heard it too. The guy say, you got a lot of niggas that say they love women, but really they like pussy. But once they get enough pussy, they'll enjoy a woman. I heard that earlier. Mm-hmm. And it made so much sense to me. And I agree with that. Because you got a lot of these young cats, young brothers, they young and they aspire to lead, but they don't even know what it is to lead. But then they pick it back to what you just said. A lot of these young girls won't even give a brother a chance to lead. He failed one time. She might give him the lead one time. He failed. But then she won't trust him no more. But then a lot of these girls won't even give a brother a chance to even lead as a man. You feel me? I feel like, these is totally my opinion. My opinion. Fuck it. Be how you want to feel about it. I can't. But I feel like that's where the barrier stops it now. It's like people don't know really what it is they want. They think they want this. And then when they get it, it's too much.
And do you know why? Because it's the age-old saying that I know you done heard my girl say it. They don't cope anymore. The newer generation does not cope anymore.
They don't even know what courting is. They think courting is just a word that is just used. But courting is a thing that's necessary. I feel like you said, courting is necessary. It's necessary. It's very necessary. Women now, I feel like, and I'm a man, I feel like, and I agree with this, I heard a lot of brothers say this, they kind of lowered the bar. They really have. They lowered the bar.
They lowered the bar or they threw the bar away?
Well, you can say they threw it away. You can say that. They threw it away. I ain't gonna, well, some lowered it. You can say some have lowered it. Then you can say others threw it out.
Speaking of a majority.
But then they all say they got standards. How are your standards? Okay, this is the thing that gets me. You have a lot of people that has a high standard for someone else, but the standard for themselves is low. And they expect you to meet them in the middle. How does that make sense?
Can't answer that.
How does that make sense?
I can only tell you the things that make sense to me. And that's not one of those things. But there is another age-old saying that is, Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?
Exactly.
Why would I sit at, why with these young men? Because this is what I'm going to teach my baby as she get older, as she starts wanting to have a little boyfriend and stuff. Don't look up, don't give me the eye, because it's going to happen. You ain't going to be able to do shit about it. So, when she gets to coding her, when she gets into the phase of the little boys, and she has that little boy that she likes, I'm going to teach her that she needs to be courted. Not no, boom, I like him, I'm finna give him some, and boom, that's what it is. Wrong answer. That's why they not getting there.
But see, too,
all of these generations, only thing that they are starting to do now is, hey, I meet you. Yeah, saw you on Facebook. You love my picture. I'm gonna give you some.
But I'm gonna tell you something too.
Hey, you smoke with me. I'm gonna give you some.
I'm gonna tell you something too. This is the problem. My opinion, the problem. And I heard someone that say this earlier. I feel like that's the daddy's job to teach his daughter how to be courted, not the mother. It's the dad.
I feel like in that instance, I do understand. I feel like I understand where you're going with it, but I feel like it is a double dip.
Yeah. I mean,
and I feel like it's a double dip on parenting in general. I don't see any parenting as one side should have. I mean, more say so.
I'm not going to say that it's more say so. It's more of, I feel like more it's influence. More of, yes.
I don't feel like either side should have more influence.
I mean, I'm not going to say it's influence. I'm not saying it because it's an influence thing. I say it merely on most daughters react to men, respond to men the way they household set up at home. That's why I say that. It's more to the man to teach his daughter how to be courted. Okay, flip that. You would be the one, I feel like, in my opinion, my mama taught me how to court a woman. I'm just going to be honest with you. It wasn't my dad. My dad didn't teach me how to court no woman. What my daddy taught me was how to not treat a woman. That's what my daddy taught me. And that's my opinion. This is my merely full opinion. Really. My daddy taught me how to not treat a woman. And my mama taught me how to court a woman.
Now, I get where you're going with that. But my difference in my reasoning of my opinion is because that same thing you said could be the same thing that breaks. And what I mean when I say that is, the age-old saying is, every man wants a woman like his mama. Every girl wants a man like her daddy. But if you have a fucked up mama, do you want a fucked up girl? If you got a fucked up daddy, do you want a fucked up boy?
Okay, so that's what breaks me to what I just said.
Now,
they taught me this.
Your parents influence what the child sees is what teaches them, what starts guiding them on what they want. I'm not gonna say it teaches them what they want. It guides them on what they want.
But okay, it also has to be instilled in a young brother too. Okay, reason I say that. Okay, we've been married 10 years now. 10 years. We've been together 17 years. 17 years, I think, roughly 17, 16 years. Now, out of those 17, 16 years, I made plenty of mistakes, right? Plenty. Plenty. I mean, I'm speaking from what I can speak from myself. You know what I'm saying?
I'm speaking on the other end of it. Go ahead, though.
You know, so, okay. Now, out of all those lessons that I can say broken the camel's back. If they say camel's back, breaking the camel's back, but I didn't break the camel's back. Why? Okay. I say it's the translation of what we just said. My mama showed me how to court a woman. So at a certain point, if a man, I feel like if a man is really close to his mama, he's real close to his mama, he doesn't damage women that bad to me. That's just to me. Because out of my years of knowing you, I done a lot of shit. But one thing I can always tell you is one thing. I hate to see a woman cry. That's my kryptonite. It don't matter how mad I am. If a woman you start crying, that shit calm me right down. That shit just spazzes me into a whole nother place. Because a man that's nurtured by his mama, his mother, is a whole different love. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of these cats, they don't have love from their mama. They think they do, but they don't. Their mama just there. They don't really have love from their mama. That's why they go out here and I feel like, in my opinion, they get with these ideals of a woman. You get what I'm saying? Like, to me, like, these cats are chasing, like you just said, think about it. You said, okay, we mostly attracted to who we see in our mother. Same way as with a girl. She mostly attracted to what she see in her father. Okay, now, you meet this girl and you start fooling with her, but now she got all the characteristics of your mother. Now think about a lot of these young cats that date with these young girls. Don't they act just like their mama? These young girls you see with these young boys, their mama ain't number 30, 32, 34. They mama in the club. So what is the girl doing? They had to go find her in the club. She can't cook, she can't clean, she can't do nothing. And that's the next bridge to the problem that everybody's talking about now that we keep seeing. Like, what's wrong with that?
Being a homemaker.
I mean, on both roads.
You know what I'm saying? Being a homemaker.
Right. What's wrong with that? Like, it's like T.I. said earlier, watch the expedition. There is nothing wrong with a man taking a back seat, in my opinion. Taking a back seat to let whatever thrive for the family. Because, okay, let me ask you a question. This is my opinion. What do you feel like is more important? Your family, the situation of the family, or what you got going on?
Now, that can be a double side to me on account of these situations. And the only reason that I say that it could be a double side is because, person, once again, I'm not biblical, but I do dabble in the Bible.
What you mean?
And I do feel as though family should come first. But when I say situational, I go situational would be the instance of just that, the situation. Is this a situation that I personally need to take care of to be able to care for my family? To put my family first? Because I can't put my family first if I got this one situation that's going to keep stopping me. So I'm saying it's a two-way street according to the situation. Now, if it's bullshit, there is no way that you can't put your bullshit to the side for your family. Because if you can't put your bullshit to the side for your family is not a priority for you. You're selfish. Now, if you are in one of those situations where this is something that has to be taken care of because it's the only way that you can take care of your family, that's not selfish. Because when you break it all the way down and you think deep down into it, that situation is the situation to help your family. It's the only way that your family is going to be made better. So in that instance, I guess you could say, even then, maybe it's not two-sided because it's still being done for the family, even though it may seem as it's being done on a personal, one-sided basis. It's not. See, I can't sit here and say, shit, I ain't got no job and we finna lose our house, but I'm gonna sit over here, I'm gonna rear remote on little Tim over here wanting to play baseball. That's the priority. No, that's not the priority. That's putting the family first because little Tim want to play baseball, but you're not prioritizing the situation that's gonna make it easier for him to play baseball.
Exactly.
So
we're paying to the next question. Glad you said that. Now watch this.
I feel like I'm not gonna like this. Go with it.
No.
Go with it.
It's what we talk about. It's what we talk about on an everyday basis. Will lead me to the next question. Do you feel like your total feeling? Do you feel like it's better to place your kids' wants above what you feel like they need? And let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. Now go ahead. Now
Give
go
me
ahead.
the examples because your example might help me with my answer.
Go ahead. I want to hear your answer. That's why I say go ahead. I want to see. I want to see where you at. I want to go ahead.
You got enough yak in your cup. You're talking too clearly.
Go ahead.
Listen. You said, do I feel like the kids' wants is more important?
No. Yeah. Do you feel like?
Do I feel like
you will place?
What I feel like their needs are?
Would you place their wants
that
above their needs?
What I feel their needs are? Or are you saying what their actual needs are? Because see, this question, this is not the way that you ask this question.
Okay, well, yeah.
That's why I said, hold on.
Okay, yeah, right.
Give me that because that's gonna change my answer.
Okay, right. Let's
but I'll break it down both ways.
No, let's spread that out. Now you're right. I'm glad you said that.
No, I'm gonna break it down both ways.
Okay, go ahead.
So, my child wants what my child
drop them comments down there.
Give me as wants can be just as important as what I think my child needs. Now, because you are a parent, it does not mean that what you say they need is what is needed.
Yeah, okay.
Now, that's why I said the dynamics of the question and the question itself changes the answer. Now, if you're asking me, are their needs more important than what they want? Yes. I don't give a damn about what they want. You need somewhere to live. I don't give a damn that you want to live in a 2-story. If I can't afford nothing but this 1 bedroom and I got 3 kids, y'all gonna sleep in this one motherfucker. You got somewhere to sleep. I'm not gonna break the bank on trying to get you your own room and then I can't feed you. What is the point of it? I need to be able to shelter you and nourish you. Now, that's why I say the wants and the needs, because some parents feel the need to give their kids more than what the child actually wants. Because it could be completely the opposite. Y'all are homeless. Your baby just wants somewhere to sleep warm in the wintertime and somewhere cool in the summertime to sleep. Whereas you might be sitting up here, oh no, my baby got to have this big old mansion. The room got to be big as 3 houses. He got to have a couch, a walk-in closet, his own bathroom. But your baby just wants somewhere warm to stay. So, that's why I told you the way the question is asked is the way that determines my answer. Now, their definite needs, food, shelter, should never be put below the things that they want. I mean, should never be, be put below the things that they want.
Okay, now, let me say this. You gave me your personification. My personification of it is bridging the gap. That's my personification of giving my child what I feel like he or she needs more than what he or she wants. Wants would be, okay, hey, I just want to go do this and do this and do this and do this and just waste a bunch of time and a bunch of money over
Let me
something.
ask my baby what she thinks.
Over something that doesn't apply to nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we put, this is my opinion, totally my opinion. Like I said, I feel like we put our wants in front of our children's wants. We want what we want for them and say that's what they want. But what they want is to grow up and have a productive life. That's my opinion. They shouldn't grow up and have to go out here like I feel like I did and a bunch of my friends and a bunch of my peers. For real, because I'm not the only one. It's just not like it's just me. This is a teaching
I
moment.
understand that because people are raised differently. Some people are, some children have to grow up completely faster than others.
Right. So I'm saying like the trajectory
of it. Have a childhood period, and some just
because I feel like I was raised more proudly on what people felt like they felt like I wanted.
Or what they wanted for you.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So it's like when I came out, I'm automatically in debt. You see what I'm saying? Like we make moves on a strategic board to where I'm not finna go out here and go do this because you say I should do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm let that make sense. I feel like me getting my child future ready, investing in their future, investing in something that they really need going on when they get older is way worth it. You feel what I'm saying? Because the moves and the strategies that I feel like we are making, we're still placed in a better spot to even the people that say they're placing their child's needs over their want. What I'm saying, okay, I know a lot of people, seriously, I'm just being honest. Someone else fronts their bill. I'm just being honest. Someone else fronts their bill. What that means? Someone else is paying the mortgage, the rent, the light bill, the gas bill, the water bill. You see what I'm saying? You're only contributing to maybe food. You're only contributing to maybe some tissue.
Self-care.
That's nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's people in the world that's not doing the things that you're doing and investing that and doing bigger things. You see what I'm saying? But it don't seem big because it's the way I feel like we're programmed. We're programmed to say, hey, if you're not wearing Gucci, Prada, or in the limelight, you're not living.
You're a poor ass motherfucker.
Yeah, you're not living. You don't understand the value. You just understand the price.
Man.
You understand the price. But you're not valuing, to me, you're not valuing your child's needs. You're valuing your wants. That's why I said that. That's why I asked you that question. Because it felt like you're valuing your wants. It's not the child's want, it's your want. Your child 6 or 7 years old, 10 years old. Your child don't know what he wants. Your child is only going to want what you present him with, right or wrong.
Yeah.
That's what they going to want.
Unless there is lack thereof.
What you mean by that?
Because it is a age old thing.
She said lack of thereof. What you mean?
Yeah, there's a lack thereof.
I'm saying to who? Like to the person themselves?
Okay, what you said was your child is only gonna want what you present, right?
Right.
Unless there is lack thereof. What do I mean? I know plenty of people, adults. I know plenty of children. I've witnessed it. I've been around it. I even talked to a few kids and a few people. And what I mean when I say what they lack thereof, a lot of them want love. And what the parent feel that they're using and doing and showing love is not love.
I get that. Okay, I get that.
So that's why I say, or a lack thereof. Because, you know, you have the parents now, especially in these newer generations, and even our generations, because a lot of us raise our kids in the essence of, I want you to have all that I did not have. And a lot of the parents focus more on earthly wonders.
So it's basically back to, like I'm saying, it's your wants. So what you feel like you want.
As a parent, and knowing the things that you couldn't have as a child, you feel like this is what your child needs. So it goes back to the first one I said, what the child really needs or what the parent think they need. Because really all what they need is shelter, nourishment, love, and the ability to be a child, which is so far gone.
Right. They placing them in adult situations.
So far gone. You got babies raising babies, and then people always want to sit around and wonder, well, why that child like that? Because that child raised that child. Well, the mama was there. No, the mama appearance was there. But was the mama there? No, the baby raised the baby. So this is what you got from that baby. That baby couldn't give the sibling more than he had himself because he doesn't know. It's a baby raising a baby. That's why it's so much crazy stuff going on. Because it's babies raising babies. It's not like it was back in the day. Back in the day, parents strongly believed in what? It takes a village. Miss Mary across the street wasn't going to sit there and watch you do no bullshit. Miss Mary was going to come off that porch with her switch, her belt, whatever she came off that porch with. She was going to tear your ass up. And guess what? When your mama got home, guess what she was going to do? Girl, I had to tear that boy up today. And guess what your mama going to do? She going to tear your ass up too. Because see, you done went out here and you done showed out like, I didn't give you no home training. And you know I don't tolerate that.
You done got
Don't ever think that my eyes are closed. My eyes are everywhere.
You done embarrassed me. You right on that. I get you on that. I get it.
That's why I'm still a strong believer in it takes a village. But because of the times, so much stuff happening to be sheltered, and so much going on in the world, you have to do it from a different point, if that makes sense. Because now I love my back in the day old school ways, I do. They get you through some shit.
But I'm gonna tell you something.
But that old school way is also what's done in our house stays in our house. And sometimes hurt happens in the house that doesn't get healed. Yeah. And it's not going to get healed because you're not allowing it outside the house. So that's why I say I love my old school, but my old school still can hurt.
That's why you saying that. I heard now, I never was a full believer of what happens in his house stays in his house. I'm not a full believer in that. You know, just gonna be honest. What happens in his house stays in his house. I mean, you know, because to me, if you say that it's something detrimental, right? That's my opinion. That's my opinion. It's detrimental. Because people talk about it every goddamn thing. Come on now.
I wouldn't say that it's all detrimental, but majority of the things that are in that situation are, yes.
I believe now. Now I believe, like, as an ill valid opinion. When I say I believe in the third party. I believe in a third party. You see what I'm saying?
Believe in a third party. What that mean?
Like a mediator. Because sometimes shit need to be a mediator. If we can't mediate. You get what I'm saying? Now, okay, let's talk about this. Fuck it. Feel how you want to feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Drop them comments, man. We talking real. We trying to bridge the gap that people don't even think exists. Man, this shit exists. I've been with this girl 17 years, bro. We've been married 10 years, bro. Ups, downs, highs, lows. Good times, bad times, bro. I'm talking about we done it all, bro. We done it all. That's why we can sit here as adults and give game, bro. It's not even game. It's a real life testimony of how we live. Not how you live. Not how you feel about it. Not about your opinion. Me and her live off our opinion. How we feel. It's me. Well, let me get this right. It's God, me, her. You feel what I'm saying? That's the way our union run. That's why our union so strong. And won't nobody come between me and our union. It don't matter who it is and what you talking about, bro. But back to the point. I feel like a lot of motherfuckers is lost. You feel what I'm saying? On what's going on. So what we talking about? Like, okay, hold up, what was the question? I got lost a little bit. I'm being honest. I got lost a little bit, for real.
I asked you what did you mean or what you said?
Well, that's, you know.
You said.
You know, hey.
Well, I ain't got no clip. I ain't got that kind of excuse.
What I say? I'm real talking, but man, you know, we free flowing. You know, we don't give a damn. This shit real. We happy. Well, I'm happy. See, I know we. I'm sorry. I'm happy. CBD, pure CBD. But seriously. Oh, we trying to bridge the gap. Seriously, though, right? Trying to bridge the gap. So, 10 years of us being together. 17 years of us being together, 10 years being married. We have a better understanding. You feel what I'm saying? That people don't really get. It's like, to me, this just to me. And I tell you this all the time. You are one of the strongest women. You're a woman, though, you know, as in one. But I'm going to say women because we're talking plural form now. But you're one of the strongest women I know, I'm being honest. Because to me, a lot of women say they know what they want, but they don't. You get what I'm saying? Since I met you day one, you knew what you want. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I can't say what you did and what you didn't do. I can't speak for that. We not speaking on that. You feel what I'm saying? We speaking on what we know. What I know and what you know. You wanted me, I wanted you. You feel what I'm saying? It's not a lot of women out here can even say, hey, I proposed to a dude. They bat their eye at it. You feel what I'm saying? But I respect it. Why I respect it? Because, like I said, you a woman that know what you want. You feel what I'm saying? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with a woman saying, hey, I proposed to him? You know what you wanted. You feel what I'm saying? I'm being honest. Like, okay, in translating and saying that You were one of the only women that I kind of knew. I'm just being honest. That let me make my mistakes, and I spoke on this on my podcast before. You let me make my mistakes. I'm being honest. You let me make all the mistakes I had to make, and I ain't gonna say you, we rolled those downs together. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like we rolled those down together, and we rolled those highs together, and we rolled those lows again. Because to me, a marriage is up and down. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna be up and it's gonna be down. It's gonna be up and it's gonna be down. But you have to find the person, in my opinion, that you willing to take that ride with. That's just my opinion.
Now, when it comes to that, I would say, I know that I'm a different breed. So I'm not the one to try to push my beliefs on anyone.
Correct.
My rearing was different. I was reared by what we consider to be one of the elders. You would call her a mother, one of the mothers of the church.
Correct.
So it was different for me. Now, did she raise me to have my own opinion? Yes. But she raised me in the sense to respect other people's as well. She didn't try to stop my mistakes. What she did was she allowed me to make those mistakes, told me where I went wrong, and asked me where I felt I went wrong. And asked me, did I have a solution? Or did I need help finding a solution? And that is the way that I grew. I grew there. It is not my place to tell you, you are not allowed to make a mistake. Because who the fuck am I other than human? Like, I'm not gonna make it. It's not my job. I can't get mad at you for learning.
Correct. But
when you get mad is you supposed to get mad when there is refusal to learn. Because when there is refusal to learn, then you don't want to grow. You want to stay where you are.
Right. But it seems, okay, what you said there, it seems that people today, though, have a problem with rebuttal.
Because that is what they have wrong. It goes back into babies raising babies.
You get what I'm saying, right? Like,
it goes back into babies raising babies.
Some a female, male. There's no specific thing. One can say something to the other, and that person can have a rebuttal, and that rebuttal returns into a whole around the world thing. When it's just a rebuttal, it's like I have the right to rebut what you say. You should get what I'm saying. I have a right to have an opinion on your opinion, on the opinion you gave me. So when I gave you my opinion, I listened to your opinion, and I gave you my opinion. That should have been in there.
But see, this is the thing that goes along with that, per se, I would say. Acceptance. Which is, again, it falls under the way that you are reared. Or what you learn throughout your life. This is the example I like to use. Domestic violence. You will have that one incident where the domestic violence got too bad.
Right.
And everybody runs to the, oh, I wish a motherfucker would. Right?
That's how I agree.
Versus, You actually having that one person. Because there's plenty of these females and these males who have been in domestic situations that are still with that same person.
Probably 75%.
And a lot of them won't tell you that because they feel embarrassed. I don't feel like it's shit to be embarrassed about. Because if you didn't go through it, you don't understand. And you don't have understanding for the next person. Everybody's not fortunate enough to have the same situations. Some people can live their life and never have a domestic situation to where they're physical with each other.
Right.
But I bet you they had a mental. And the thing about it is, you will hear it on like the commercials, and it gets sprinkled in there just a little bit about the mental domestic violence. But they don't look at it in that sense. They are more on physical. Oh, that he had her locked in a house and he was beating her ass and she was cutting him and running him over with the car. But what about the average female, right? The average man, right? That rides with his girl on a date. And he's doing everything he can in his heart, in his spirit, to do right by her. He goes to pick her up, and as soon as she gets in the car, you know, but old bitch ass nigga, you can't do shit. You can't be here on time enough to motherfucking pick me up from work. You just sorry as fuck. You just a sorry ass motherfucker. Oh, see, that's nothing. That's because he's a bitch, though. He's a bitch. That's why she's talking to him like that, because he's a bitch. No, that is called mental abuse. That is domestic violence.
But why is he a bitch?
Because he's catering. He's submissive. And I don't know, that right there is a whole nother topic in itself, being submissive. Because nowadays you're not supposed to be submissive. In public. Let me say it again. You're not supposed to be submissive in public. Only in private. Why do I say that? It is too many females out here. That's why I don't like talking to them about their situations. A lot of them, the ones that I do know, they do not come to me with their situation because I am not going to give you the point of view that you want. So don't come to me. Because I don't have that bullshit to sell you. I'm going to tell you what is real about the situation. You got some fucked up shit going on that you feel like is happening in your relationship, and you think you going to come to me and I'm going to be the one that say, girl, if you don't leave that motherfucker, I wouldn't dare let a nigga, I wouldn't dare. Wrong answer. I'm going to look at you, and when you tell me the situation, I'm going to tell you my opinion on it, not from one side, but from looking in on both sides. Because a lot of the situations, I've been there already. So I'm going to give you my situation. I'm not giving you a solution by any means necessary. That's not my job.
Well, see, that's what they want.
And that, once again, that's why I'm telling you, that's why they don't come to me. Because I can't give you that. What I can give you is my situation and how my situation turned out. I can give you alternatives to how my situation could have came out differently.
That's the only thing anybody can give.
But what approach you take is your approach. I can't give you that. I can give you some things to think about to help you in making a decision.
Because you totally got to live with whatever you do.
But whatever is happening in your home is happening in your home. You asked for advice. You didn't ask me to give you a solution.
I wouldn't even
because if you
advice.
had asked me for a solution, I would have told you I can't give you one.
I wouldn't even say his advice. I just told you a story.
Yeah, I just gave you my point of view on things.
I just told you a story.
So I feel like abuse is just abuse. It is what it is.
Yeah. But you know.
And it's not as simple as the world wants it to be, to where women are the only ones that go through domestic violence. Oh, cause there's plenty of females out here beating niggas up. That's messing with a man's mental.
Okay, you said that brought up something. You made me think. I heard. I don't just like to say who it was. You know me. I like to keep it confidential. But I heard a brother say, and it made total sense to me. He said, "Men are mental, women are physical." And when he said it, he threw me for a loop to like, huh? What you mean by that? So this is what he said. He said, okay, women say they want this, but do they really want this? So I'm like, okay, I'm rolling with it. So he say, women say, I'm fucking with you. You see what I'm saying? I'm coming to your house. Whatever we doing. Basically, it's my energy. Whatever energy I'm bringing you, you can't get nowhere else. You see what I'm saying? I'm the only person providing you with this energy. This is the understanding that I'm having as myself, as a man. You see what I'm saying? As a man being married 16, being in a relationship 16 years, being married 10, my insecurities, it is what was holding me back. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? And it wasn't that I was insecure about the way I look or who I am. You know me. I'm very comfortable who I am. You feel what I'm saying? I'm more of it's the devil inside of a person. You feel what I'm saying? That I can't get over because I know the devil I used to have. You feel what I'm saying? That's the people that don't understand. It's a percentage that don't understand it. For real. I know the devil I used to have, so I can't trust the devil that I believe you have. But you might not even have this devil. You get what I'm saying?
But you knew how your devil was, so I know that there's
a chance
that you could have a devil like mine.
That's the shit that was holding me back. For real. It was holding me back like a motherfucker. This shit was holding me back like a motherfucker. To where I'm like, man, hell no. I can't trust no motherfucker like this. You feel me? But in all hindsight, I was a blind motherfucker following another blind motherfucker. That's the way I saw this shit. You feel me? I'm a blind motherfucker following another blind motherfucker. Meaning, the motherfucker that I followed looking up, you know what I'm saying? They had fucked